Good morning, lovelies. Zoe2Dots here with some more Pokemon Go goodness for you, and today we're going to jump into a nice little breakdown of how to best maximize your gameplay days for Pokemon Go Fest 2022. So we're going to jump into, first of all, what's the best Mega to evolve this event to get the most out of candies and for raid battles and things like that. Best tips and tricks for optimizing your Star Piece, your incense, all that sort of stuff. In-game tips, out-of-game tips. And then at the end, we'll do a quick little refresh on like the structure for the day and the event details. So first things first, why would you want to Mega Evolve anything for any reason? One of the best reasons to Mega Evolve, especially for events or for game days, like Go Fest or Community Days, is because you can get extra candy when you catch a Pokemon with a corresponding type to your Mega Pokemon. Hello, William, are you corresponding to... Oh my god. My guy, that was the worst jump I've ever seen attempted. Say hello to everyone. Say hello to everyone. If you're gonna interrupt, you have to be cute. So I guess an example being, if you have a Mega Slowbro, every time you catch a grass or an ice type Pokemon, you'll get an extra candy for that caught Pokemon, like an Oddish, for example, because you have that Mega activated. And why do you want more candy? Plenty of reasons, especially if you're someone who is grinding towards level 40, level 50. There are certain tasks that require you to progress to level 50 where you have to max out a certain number of Pokemon to level 50. Like you have to completely max them out. You're gonna need XLs, you're gonna need candies and a lot of them to do that. Or if there's just really rare Pokemon that you want to get extra candy for. For example, Axew is going to be featured for Go Fest. We barely ever see that. It's in 10k eggs. It is in the wild, but like I know people that still have not caught an Axew since it's been out, full stop. Never see the shadow on the nearby. So maybe you're going to want to get more candy to even just be able to evolve one. So I went through and I tallied up all of the spawns. Essentially every hour that has different rotations, all of the announced featured Pokemon for Go Fest, made a list, counted up all their types, and then from there found the best Mega that you want to evolve. First off, here is just the list of if you evolve this is how many Pokemon this will, correspond with. So we can see here Slowbro and Abomasnow being the best picks with 19 and 14 unique Pokemon in terms of coverage. Overall for this Go Fest, there is a lot of grass, psychic, water, and ice, like a lot of volume for that. And sadly, you can see at the bottom there, Altaria with the dragon types, like coverage of 2, which is like the only dragon type besides some of the ones in raids on the Sunday is Axew. That is the only featured dragon type. So you're gonna get a lot of bulk coverage out of Mega evolving a dragon type. So the question remains, what is the best Mega to evolve? And the real answer is whichever one suits you best. Looking at this list, you might see that there are some things that just have terrible coverage, but for you, maybe Axew is your favorite, maybe Axew you never see and you need those 1 extra dragon candy per catch. That 1 extra Axew candy, you need that. So maybe that's the best choice for you. Maybe you don't really care about Axew and you want to just grind grass types, they're your absolute favorite. Pick what's best for you. If you want bulk coverage, Abomasnow or Slowbro is what I would recommend. Additional bonuses for Abomasnow and Slowbro as well. If you have got your Slowbro, it's gonna help boost water moves in raids if you're like trying to do raids against Groudon, so that's gonna help there. But Abomasnow is gonna have boosting for grass, which is gonna help against Kyogre and Groudon if you're doing those raids. So I feel like the overall like king of bulk is going to be Abomasnow if you can Mega one. Just for the extra candy coverage, even if you don't care about it, you might as well do one. Plus for the raid coverage as well. Additionally, to factor in, Abomasnow will cover the unique things like Tropius. If you love doing GBL and you want to catch all those Tropius, it has coverage there for the grass typing, get you extra candy to power up one that you want to use in PvP. And it will also cover Shaman as well. So when you throw that ball at your Shaman from the research, 1 extra candy in there too, if that matters for you. If you do want to maximize for your dragon types for your Axew, I would really recommend evolving one of the Latios Latias or Mega Charizard X, because at least they have some other coverage with Psychic Dragon or Fire Dragon. But again, the right choice is whatever one you need. That's pretty much it for Megas. I'm gonna set an alarm. This is first hot tip. I'm gonna set an alarm for 10 a.m. on the Saturday, 10 a.m. on the Sunday that just says Mega something, for the love of God, Zoe, because so many of the latest events, I've just forgotten to Mega Evolve anything. Alarms are your friend. Just set a little alarm in your clock on your phone so that you remember to do it. I sometimes set alarms throughout the day as well, around midday or in the afternoon, to remind myself for putting on incense again, putting on star pieces, lucky eggs, whatever it might be. Because hot tip number 2, even though you can stack up, 5, 10, 20, 24 hours. You can stack up 24 hours of star pieces, lucky eggs. You can just back to back drop them now and stack them up, which is great. I'm someone who's like really not stingy, but I like to be very efficient with my things. If I know I'm stopping for an hour to sit down and have lunch and I'm not catching things, I do not want to have a star piece running because I'm not using it. I'm not using it to the best of its ability. It's just sitting there being wasted. So I will typically put on 1 hour, 2 hours of star piece, have lunch, have a little break, do whatever it is, and then restack again because I don't want to waste premium items. Especially if you're someone who's free to play and these are things that you've acquired through finishing research or through free bundles and stuff like that. You don't want to just be like blowing them away. So I highly recommend if you're someone who does that as well, set an alarm, just set a little reminder and, you know, shout out to your friends as well. So many times at events, be like, hey guys, don't forget to incubate eggs. And so I'm like, oh my God, I forgot to even like put my eggs on at the start of the day, whatever it might be. You know, let your friends know as well. Let your strangers know as well, assuming they're playing Pokemon. If not, you might just be yelling at a stranger about their eggs. If you're not someone who cares about that, just stack up for the day and have an absolute blast. For some additional IRL and in-game tips, this is your reminder. Open up your storage right now and start clearing out. Start deleting stuff. You don't want to have to be trying to micromanage your storage on the day. If you manage to get some coins from defending gyms, maybe now's the time to upgrade your storage a little bit. But I have got several videos on how to best go through your storage and clear out. But for a quick, TLDR, the way that I recommend doing it is sort by recent, do out, your bulk cleanse, whatever like the latest events are that you haven't been through, clear them out. And then once you've transferred those, most recent things you don't need, sort by number. This is critical. Sort by recent first, then sort by number. You will find hundreds more things just sitting in there that have just somehow slipped through. Sort by number and, do 1 generation per night from now until, Go Fest Day or something. But more than likely you have hatched or caught something that is better IV than what you currently have in your own storage. And you'll see, oh, why do I have 17, 81 IV Bulbasaur when I now have my Hundo or my 98 or my whatever? And you can, trade to a friend, delete, transfer, whatever it may be. Get yourself cleared out and ready for GoFest. Keep in mind as well, as of June 1st for the season bonus, there's a lot of incentives for trading. So if you want to do some bulk trades with friends before GoFest, now would be the time to do it, to just clear each other's storage out. Item prep, if you need to do a couple of item laps and just grab balls. You don't want to have to be running out of balls on GoFest days. These big event days are item consumptive. Even if it's to the point where you delete a lot of your potions and revives, you'll probably be able to get those back anyway if you're doing the raids on the Saturday or Sunday. I would say make sure that you have enough balls to not get stuck, I guess. And for IRL tips, honestly guys, I know I've said this a billion times, pack the night before, get yourself a backpack ready, get your charge banks charged up, go pluses. Charge them up. If you need a replacement battery for the old school ones, get that sorted out now. Make your lunch or lunch reservations the night before. Just have it all kind of done and ready. Water bottles in the freezer if you're in the Northern Hemisphere. Make sure you stay cool. Sunscreen, I'm watching you. Hand warmers if you're somewhere cold. All those bits and pieces that you need. Sort it out the day before. Spare cables, all that jazz so you're not chasing your tail. Remember to hydrate. Remember to eat. As I know I've said this a billion times as well before, but I have asked and I've surveyed you guys in the past, and the majority of you guys said that at some point, at some event in Pokemon Go, you did compromise your own personal health or safety because you were too involved in the game and enjoying the game. Make sure that you take breaks, take water, take food, all that kind of jazz. Take some snacks and take care of yourself as well. Bonus pro tip, electrolyte drinks and baby wipes, because you've got sunscreen hands on your phone, feels gross. As a bit of a refresher for what we're seeing for the spawns, here are each of the hours as they rotate through. For City, these are the spawns for City. Here are the spawns for the Plains hour that will then rotate into the Rainforest hour. And then finally, the Tundra. So these will be rotating hourly throughout the day. Additionally, there are Pokemon that are exclusive to Incense. Just by buying a ticket, you don't just have unknowns spawning on the map, you will need to use an Incense. If you want the unknowns, if you want the regionals, you have to have an Incense on. For the raids, here are the raids for Saturday. And if you're wanting to do a bunch of these raids as well, I'd really recommend for Saturday making yourself a grass team. Just one battle party grass team for the Groudon and Kyogre. If you want to go into specifics and have a team for each, more power to you, go for it. But if you just want to minimize having to engage your brain when you're having a fun day, make one strong grass team and just save that, use it for both of them. The rest shouldn't really be much of a challenge if you're going for it. Axew, it's a level 1 raid. You can get it done with whatever. I'm sure you could take in Diglets and have no issue taking down the Axew. And then here are the featured raids for the Sunday. So the Sunday is mostly focused around raids and Team Rocket, and there's also a global catch challenge, or sorry, a global challenge for the world. So for everyone, even if you don't have a ticket, the global challenge will be for everyone on Sunday. And for the raids for Sunday as well, nothing really challenging in here either. Don't forget to, if you are a ticket holder, you do get a bunch of free in-person raid passes. For the special research on the Saturday, there will be the branching options as well. So the catch, explore, or battle. If you don't want to be taking the time to be distracted by battle, don't pick that route. If you're not someone who can get out and explore and cover lots of, I'm going to assume, cover lots of distance, don't pick explore. I'm sure we can all kind of guess from our own personal play styles what's going to be the best fit for yourself, but just keep in mind there is branching options. However, the rewards will be the same. The tasks will be different, the rewards will be the same. And lastly, the new shinies featured for GoFest 2022 Global are Numel, Shroomish, Carablast, Shelmet, and Axew. Probably going to be the highest, you know, prize out there for people hunting for it. I'll do my best to like stream the first hour-ish or the second hour possibly of GoFest, and maybe we can try and get a gauge on if someone's got a shiny Axew already, but just keep in mind, like, remember Corsola? Remember when Corsola was in the 1-star raids? It didn't have a boosted shiny rate. I'm sure a lot of us did a filthy amount of raids before realizing it wasn't boosted. So don't go into this thinking that it will be. I'll do my best to keep you guys updated if there's any sort of indication that it is or isn't. It's really hard to, you know, it's really hard to know if it isn't early on. If it is, it's a bit easier sometimes, but I'll do my best to keep you guys updated. Be sure to follow over on Twitter as well to stay up to date for that sort of thing. And just remember, it is a highly desirable shiny, but set yourself a limit. If you're only going to use your free raid passes, commit to that. Commit to that before the day. Don't get swept up in the hype of just trying to chase that Axew and, you know, spending more on raid passes if that's not something that you want to do. That's pretty much it. Have an absolute blast for your GoFest if you are playing. If you're not buying a ticket for GoFest as well, don't forget they are still worldwide spawns. There's still flavor spawns for everyone. You will miss out on obviously like, you know, the regionals, the unknowns, things like that, but there are still plenty of flavor spawns. Plus on the Sunday, that global challenge is for everyone, even if you don't have a ticket, and you will still be able to see all the raids around. So if you're still raiding with your friends and things like that, that's still an option for you too. Have fun, stay safe. If you've got a really good like GoFest specific tip that you want to leave in the comments, comment down below. I'll leave a little heart on all of my favorite tips. And with that being said, thank you so much for watching. If you are new, please be sure to subscribe. Thank you to everyone who did leave a like as well. And if you'd like additional ways to support the channel, links for Patreon and the merch are in the description down below. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful morning, noon, night, whatever time it is for you. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.